say certainly you can make your point here. We or whatever it is you wanted to say, and then you would kind of go from there. There is a place to certainly put in words in a PowerPoint, but don't turn them into a Word document. You have a great opportunity to create a PowerPoint that will let the end user, let your potential clients, customers, coworkers look inside your mind, and it is artistry is what it is. It paints the picture of whatever it is you're trying to tell them. Why would you use a bunch of words to do that? So as we move on, this, for instance, what we want to show you here is we have an opening slide. We have words on a slide. You can make your points here to generate discussion. And then we have a video insert slide to show people what further communicate the idea or the points that we're trying to get to them. Now, we believe, you see, we believe in icons. We believe in communicating things through icons. For instance, here, if this was me, I'd have downloaded this video from YouTube, put it on my hard drive, and created and certainly have created a hyperlink to that exact point of where that actual document or actual video was. Folks, the danger in trying to, I would say, create hyperlinks to websites is A, you don't know if the website's going to be up. B, you don't know what kind of bandwidth you might be dealing with. The time of day largely determines bandwidth usage. For instance, from 12 over the lunch hour, bandwidth within a company is going to be a lot higher used than at 3 o'clock in the afternoon or 10 o'clock in the morning. So any asset that you want to show, like a video insert or anything like that, I would certainly download it, and I would certainly keep it on my hard drive and just kind of go from there with it. But use pictures, 3D style pictures that create the feel of the slide. Also, I would also take the opportunity to have other clips inserted in that you want people to communicate. Now, these probably wouldn't be, you could show these during the presentation to back up your general idea of the video, but these would be okay to have hyperlinks to the website because you're assuming you're going to upload it somewhere to SharePoint within your company, within your social sharing mechanism, whether it's SharePoint or whatever it is you use. But just get creative with video inserts. I mean, okay, I got words here. Okay, I'm going to hit people over the head with more words here. That's crazy. So as we go down to another slide, what we see is this would be, you could get creative with icons even to describe social media flow. We know this is LinkedIn. We know this Facebook, Twitter, messaging, affiliate software, press releases or news sites, apps, document upload sites, blogs, video sites. So these alone, I mean, pictures trigger images in people's mind. How cool would it be for you to not put like, well, this is a document sharing site, but you define what a document sharing site looks like to people. That would so easily imprint your brand and your opinion in somebody's mind, because they will know what these are, but they're not really going to know what these are until you tell them. That is power, people. So use something like this to communicate a social media or internet process flow or a company process flow or whatever it is. Maybe if you're doing a presentation for a company, you get pictures of everybody. Go up here. You could go up here and actually change the shape of the to a round face. Who knows what you could do? Just be creative. So now we're going to go on down, and again we have more pictures. So this particular slide was just meant to communicate capitalizing on employee web usage. Like we said, from 12 to 1, employees are on the internet. To even recruit great young talent now, you got to allow them some access to the internet to do what they want to do, obviously if it's appropriate. But this is just meant to communicate utilizing employees' web time for the benefit of your business. I mean, look at this. Would this catch your attention? Yes or no? It probably would. So now we go on down and we have more, and I mean, we just have more pictures. And this it isn't necessary to tell you what this is all about, but at the end, it's employee web usage generating traffic. One will go to YouTube, one Twitter, one will go to Facebook. Why not give them a 10-minute assignment every day to post a message on one of these websites about your business? That's all it is. And then the traffic flows from each website into a funnel straight to your website. Now, we can go on down also. We can go on down and just create a news page on your PowerPoint site now, and just fan pages in the news or whatever that is. This is Stadium meant to communicate fans, but these are great discussion points. If you spend the proper amount of research time on your PowerPoint slides, you are going to look at this picture and know what you want to communicate. You're going to look at this and know what you want this to communicate, and this, and what it has to do with this stadium here. If you spend the proper amount of time on your slide creating and aggregating information, you won't need a bunch of words. You will know what your slide is about by just seeing the pictures. And finally, what we're saying here is and this is the last slide, should always be a call to action slide, which says, what are you waiting for? Questions, open the floor for questions, next steps. What are the next steps, or whatever it is, your company's web banner, or just put something cool here. You could do some artwork here and all of these types of things, and then your website here. But what you see here is, folks, a just simple presentation you can use for your company or clients, even on a conference call, to tell them, communicate the message you want to communicate to them, and at the end of the day, you call for their action. Now, I will say this. This particular slide is picture intensive. It is picture intensive, and there's a reason for that. I don't have a lot of words on slides because I spend the necessary amount of time trying to communicate on slides, that I know what I'm trying to communicate through pictures. And truthfully, I see things in swaths. I see things in pictures. So pictures are easy for me. But all I'm saying is, it's okay to use words on a slide, a lot more words than these. But you should spend enough time on your slides that you know them inside and out, and pictures will trigger words, it'll trigger discussion, people will be impressed, and all of these things. And the last thing we want to do here for you is to show you how just how these slides look when you're doing a slideshow. So a slide like this would be here. It would be here. You would just kind of go on down, and the hyperlinks wouldn't work while you're creating a slide in the other window. But when you create hyperlinks, you could put the hyperlink right here, pow, and go ahead and play the video on your hard drive. You could, if you say, well, I wanted to put a hyperlink here to kind of demonstrate what the news site is, you could do that also. This would communicate flow. This would communicate flow. And just go, what are you trying to communicate? And ultimately, you need to call for action. So, folks, we didn't want to rant and rave, but we are so passionate. We are so passionate about your business and the message you're trying to communicate. So that ends your social media optimization presentation on creating hot, attention-grabbing PowerPoints.